Alright, I don't think anybody's in here yet, but yeah, there's someone. Gonna go ahead and, hey there, welcome. Just doing a live unboxing, and this is gonna be some fish from Dan's Fish. Alright, guys. Alright, top secret. It tells me I'm back there now. Am I back or not? Okay. I was trying to kill it and I couldn't figure out how to do that. I think that's the first one I've ever had crash, so I couldn't get rid of it. So I went ahead and took the option to restart. But anyway, I was trying to say I've got a live fish unboxing here, and it's from Dan's Fish, and going ahead and starting the week out with unboxings. I have at least one more fish box on the way for later in the week. But these are some of the fish that he got in recently that he'd been waiting on for a while, and really had to think hard about some of these. Actually had to set up an extra tank for one species, but I've gone ahead and broken the seals on the ends, and now the box is officially opened on the top. And I won't talk a whole lot about Dan's packing, because if you've been watching my channel, you've seen his packing frequently, and he does an excellent job. I feel the weight of the heat packs, and he was talking on a live stream or in a video, they're both warm, the other day, about how you can stagger these so that they are at maximum heat at different times to prolong the length, and they're also timed for different lengths, so they both feel warm, so that's a great sign starting off. Here's a note from him, and these, what I have in here, he says he was going to send me extras, but the box is already full, and I know it is because I had to take a couple things off so that I didn't have to get a second box. So but basically what we've got here are some giant cribs, rainbow cribs. They're Pelvicachromis, and there are 2 pairs of those, and I also have Platies. It's handwritten in there. There's 2 males and 2 females, and these are the neons. They're yellow and black, really pretty fish. So and I already have a place I'm going to put them after I quarantine them briefly. And let's get right to it here. You'll have the nice little sandwich bags. This is a male Pelvicachromis. I was going slow there to let the light gradually get in with these guys. After I check them all and pull them out, I'm going to go ahead and they're all side by side, so they're going to be the same temperature. So let me go ahead and do a quick temperature check. The water felt like it was room temperature, and that's why it's 72. You don't get much better than that. Perfect. They'll like it just a little bit warmer than that, but I've got a tank all ready for them, set up for that. And here's I'm sorry, that was the female. This is a male, a little bit bigger fish. And if you guys have not seen these on Get Gills on his store on there, they're absolutely incredible fish. The coloring on them. Here's another male. And see the small amount of water and the equal amount of air. And the fish are fine. I mean, no great big bags. Sorry, I'm forgetting to keep you guys on the... And you can see why these guys are... Do what? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I marked it out on this one because I just get my feelings hurt and get worked up thinking I'm going to get candy. So I just go ahead and mark it out now, Pam. So... this is a little female, it looks like. Well, it says it is, yeah. And another little female. Let's get them over here. I know you guys are wanting to see my bathroom hallway wallpaper again, but very beautiful, and I'm sure when not terrified and not just out of the box that they're going to color up. Here's the male. Hey, you guys come on over, just bring what you want to eat and or drink, and I actually just bought one of those. Here's the last Pelvicachromis, looking great, doing great. So I'm actually going to open those guys up here in just a bit and get them over in a specimen container. And here's the last. So all 8 fish are in excellent condition. I mean, why wouldn't they be? They were shipped overnight, and see how little the bag is. Just enough water, equal parts water and air. The little baggie sealed up, it can't leak, double bagged. So they're doing great. So let me see if I can get a couple of these Pelvicachromis opened and get them out in the specimen container. And rather than take a long time to do that and juggling the camera, I'm just going to lay it down and hopefully you can see something while I'm talking. There's the top of a tank. I don't know if you can see anything in there, but get these guys opened up quickly and out into a specimen container. And again, this packing, they're double bagged and they're heat sealed, and they're like little sandwich bags, and a nice little sandwich would fit in each one of them. They're different size bags. Ones with the Pelvicachromis, the cribs are just a little bigger. So it's always exciting to get fish and do an opening, but it's doubly exciting knowing that they're going to be packed well and that they're going to be alive when you open them. So, and that's always been my experience with Van's fish, always. So that's why I keep going back. Okay. All right. So let's see if we can see these guys, and I'm sure they have no lack of ability to jump. Yeah, they're all washed out, but you can still see. Well, I'm not sure how you can see. Maybe there. I think Rick likes the white styrofoam. So I'm waiting to see. Is Dela here? Hey, Dela. Rick's promised with his next live unboxing, he did a recorded unboxing yesterday, and he promised to do a special background just for me with the live one. So I'm anxious to see how that turns out. But I have 2 males, 2 females here. These guys have a little tank all set up and cycled and waiting for them. Actually, it's a tank that a couple of days ago you guys may have seen. I had got a little brackish puffer, and it was 72, Dan. Perfect. I said they feel like room temperature, and the little temperature gun said 72, and so I don't know if adding that little heat pack, the second one, made a difference. Now it's cold. It's only 40 outside, but it's that real dry cold, so it feels like it's 15, but it's not windy, not like it was the other day. So, well, you can tell him that, but Pam, but I think he knows better. You can tell him that. But these guys are starting to color up already, and I'm really glad that I got them. But I was about to say my little leopard puffer that I got only made it not quite 2 days, so I'm going to have to get with somebody that knows a whole lot more about brackish water than I know. That fish had been living in fresh water, and I put it in fresh waters and tried to match the parameters as closely as I could and acclimatize it and all that, and it ate. It did great. It just, the second morning it was dead. So obviously it was something to do with the water. The fish looked perfectly healthy, and they'd had it a couple months, so I really hate that. But anyway, these guys are looking hungry. They're starting to poop a little bit in there. And oh, look at that dorsal fin back there. I think that's a little female. I'll definitely do a follow-up on these, but if you guys haven't seen these, I think I noticed this morning, Dan, that you still have 2 fish or 2 pairs of these. I think just 2 fish. So this is something that's it's a Cares fish, and it's not seen in the hobby very often at all. It doesn't come up in the hobby very often. And I may be wrong, Dan, but are these extinct in their natural habitat, or if I got that wrong? I know they're on the Cares list, but anyway, Dan has a video about them out there, and then he has a couple left, I think, on Get Gills. So, but they're gorgeous, gorgeous fish. And I'm gonna go ahead and open these guys up and get them in their cup and let them acclimate to temperature. And I think I'm going to actually go ahead and put them in with some other fish that are quarantining and are doing good and about to come out. So that didn't sound right, did it? Yeah, I was going to suggest, Dan, I know you've done whoops, I said on the lid, it's nice and toasty. I know you've done a couple of recorded videos, and even talk in some of your live streams about shipping, but if we could get more people to actually watch and attend, maybe set up an event and actually watch you do a tutorial about shipping. It's really bad right now. I mean, if you know what you're doing and follow the basics, the fish come in okay. I mean, all right. I think Rick told me he had some Achilles coming in from you, Dan, so I'm guessing that he'll have an unboxing later today, and I'm excited to see what my special background just for me is. Yeah, wow. I don't know if they have them around there, but I see some of these little redneck signs posted in people's windows here in Tennessee, and it's a picture of a big gun, and it says, "This is my insurance carrier," or something like that. So I haven't had any problems with people opening my packages or opening my anything or bothering anything, and we kind of look out for each other in the neighborhood. I was trying to get some better light. I still haven't kind of got that figured out. It's a little better there, but you can see one of my little dogs back there when he was in rescue when I adopted him, Toby. Yeah, I've got some pretty bad glare there too. I don't know where that's from, but it might be a little better. Dan, I'm pretty sure you said these guys were wild caught. I'm pretty sure you said that. But they're pretty calm. They're pretty laid back. They definitely have that cichlid personality. Yeah, you know, this time of year people go around, it's Christmas, and you know, sometimes it's for money, for drugs, and sometimes they're just desperate for anything to sell, to eat, or to give their kids Christmas. And I'm not making excuses, but you know, it's it's a bonanza time for people that want to take advantage of it. Yeah, thanks for clarifying that, Dan. That's why we need a scheduled tutorial with handouts. Yeah, thanks for clarifying that, because I just said equal amounts of air. So, yeah, you are correct. Alright, I've been doing water changes for about 2.5 hours and just almost finished when these guys, I saw the mail truck go around the driveway and went out and took them as he drove away, took them off the porch and let Dan know they were here, and I was going to let them warm, but they obviously didn't need to warm. Yeah, go out on getgills.com and look at Dan's store if you want to see what they look like when they're colored up, but they're absolutely stunning fish. I mean, I'm trying to figure out what your dream fish is. No, I thought you were on there when I was talking about that, Dan. I'm sorry. No, it's 40, but it's a real dry cold, and it feels like it's 15 or 20. I was surprised when it said 40 on the thermometer, but the wind isn't blowing like it was the day those other guys came in the 60s, so it may be. Yeah, Jeremy, I had a tank open up, and that's what kind of tipped me over. I'd been thinking about these guys for several days, and with the tank opening up, that, you know, what else would I want? But I'm going to go ahead and get them. There's not a lot of temperature difference, so not a whole lot of acclimation to be done, but I know, right, Pam? If I win, I'll give you half. If you win, you give me half. How's that? I just settle for my candy right now. Okay, guys, I'm going to have to do things, grown-up things. Not that fish keeping is not grown up, but I could look at these guys and talk all day, so. Oh, wow. I bet those will be nice. Lucas does a great job with, yeah, she knows I want it because I showed my address on a previous box and said, oh, well, send money or candy, but I prefer money, candy, and she's actually on video saying that she's going to send me candy, so I haven't received it yet. But anyway, I've got to go deposit the weekly deposit for the shelter where I volunteer at the bank and eat some lunch and all that. So you're welcome, Top Secret. Thank you guys for stopping in for yet another unboxing. And I do have fish coming again later in the week, and it's actually those fish that didn't make it last week. So hopefully we've identified the problems there, and they're going to come in fine this time, but they should be in a couple of days. So which are the 10 Winnies? Is that how you say it? Because I've been watching all of the videos. I can't remember which those guys are. I'm thinking they're a killifish. Oh well. Alright guys, thanks for watching this, and if you liked it, give it a like. I know the videography and smallest of the Danios. Okay, I'll have to check that out. But anyway, if you liked it, give it a like. If you didn't, don't. And you guys have a good rest of the day, and thanks for looking in. Take care.